In life, there are moments when you experience a profound inner struggle, a time when you're holding on to something or someone that you've invested so much of yourself into. It could be a relationship, a job, a dream, or even a lifestyle that you know deep down is distancing you from Allah. While it may feel comforting or fulfilling on the surface, your soul begins to feel burdened, your connection to Allah strained. It's easy to stay in that comfort zone, to continue pursuing what feels good, but it isn't what's best for you. Then, one day, something shifts. You choose to let go. You choose Allah over everything else, even when it's painful and difficult. You walk away from what no longer serves your spiritual growth. Even though the world around you may never understand, it's not a decision made lightly, and it isn't without sacrifice. The nights are long and the heart heavy, but Allah sees every tear, every moment of struggle, every single sacrifice. And here's where the incredible promise of Allah comes into play. When you give something up purely for His sake, He replaces it with something better. It may not come immediately, but it always comes. Sometimes it comes through the kindness of a stranger, perhaps through a job offer you didn't expect, or even a move to a new place that feels like a breath of fresh air. You're led to environments that nourish your soul and bring you closer to Him in ways you never imagined. Allah's promise is clear. You will never leave something for the sake of Allah, except that Allah will replace it with something better. This isn't just a statement, it's a guarantee that He has something greater prepared for you, even if you can't see it right away. It may not always be in the form of material things or worldly success, but in the peace you feel within, the clarity in your heart, or the sense of protection and proximity to Allah. The beauty of Allah's plan is that sometimes this better replacement comes in ways you could never have predicted. It arrives in a form so unexpected that it feels like a gift, a blessing sent directly from Allah as a response to the sacrifice you made. If you're still grieving what you've walked away from, don't despair. You didn't lose anything. You passed a test, and now Allah is preparing something greater for you, something that will bring you closer to Him, fulfill you in ways the world never could, and elevate you in ways you never thought possible. So, if you've given up something dear to you for Allah's sake, know this: your reward is on the way. You're not being abandoned. You're being set up for something better, something designed just for you, and it's coming in the perfect timing. All you need to do now is trust in His wisdom and hold on to the hope that the best is yet to come, but spiritually and emotionally as well. You may feel unseen, like your good deeds are going unnoticed, or that your efforts go unappreciated, but Allah sees everything. He sees every silent sacrifice, every kind word, every act of charity, every tear shed in secret, and every moment you choose to forgive or show mercy when it would have been easier to turn away. And when Allah sees the sincerity of your heart, the kind of goodness that doesn't seek praise but just wants to serve, He doesn't leave you empty-handed. In His perfect timing, He will reward you, not in a way that others can measure, but in a way that will uplift your soul. This reward might come through someone whose presence will be nothing short of transformative. They might not even know it, but their actions, whether it's offering a new job, providing a platform for your talents, or simply seeing your potential, will be a manifestation of Allah's reward for your perseverance. And it won't just be any opportunity, it will be the right opportunity, tailor-made for you. Remember, the people around you might not always notice your struggles or recognize your efforts, but Allah never forgets. He sees the quiet sacrifices, the hidden pains, and the unwavering faith you carry in your heart. And when He rewards you, it will be bigger, greater, and more fulfilling than anything you could have expected. Allah rewards sincerity and patience in ways that far exceed the recognition or accolades of this world. So, if you're feeling overlooked, as though your kindness and hard work go unnoticed, know this: Allah is watching. Your reward is coming. Sometimes it might be in the form of someone who sees you and understands your worth. When that moment arrives, it will feel as though the universe has conspired to open doors just for you. And when it does, remember that it was your quiet faith, your patience, and your unwavering commitment to doing good that made it all possible. Stay patient and trust in Allah's timing, for He rewards those who remain sincere in the face of hardship in ways you couldn't perceive. Every prayer, every tear, every moment of vulnerability was being heard by Allah. Your heart remained steadfast, even when it felt like the doors of the world were closed to you, and that in itself was a form of worship. Allah doesn't ignore those who turn to Him with sincerity, even in the silence. He sees every tear that falls in His name, every prayer that you repeat when hope seems distant. You might not see the immediate results, but Allah is working behind the scenes, preparing your heart and soul for the beautiful answers He's about to send your way. Just as the Prophet Ibrahim A.S. faced hardships and endless challenges, but his unwavering faith led to the fulfillment of his du'as in a way that no one could have imagined, so too will your persistence be rewarded. Sometimes Allah answers your prayers not in the form you expect, but in the perfect way you need, whether it's in the form of strength, wisdom, or a door opening when you least expect it. He may not send the answers immediately, but every moment of patience, every moment of longing for His mercy, adds to the divine plan He is crafting for you. Remember, your du'as are never wasted. Even when it feels like nothing is changing, know that Allah is preparing something much greater for you. He is aligning the circumstances, people, and timing in a way that will bring you to your destiny. Even if you can't see it yet, Allah answers prayers in His own perfect way. And just because you don't see the results immediately doesn't mean they aren't coming. The test of patience is part of the process, and in the meantime, your heart is being purified, your faith is being strengthened, and your trust in Allah is growing. So, keep making dua, even when it feels like the world is silent, even when it feels like you're still waiting. Remember that Allah is never far from His believers. He's always near, always listening, and always preparing something far greater than you could have imagined. Your prayers are not just whispers into the wind. They are the very foundation upon which Allah builds your future. Keep trusting in Him, keep hoping, and keep asking, for the answer is coming, just as He promised. Piece by piece, moment by moment, Allah is listening to every sincere dua you make. In Islam, we are taught that every prayer is heard, and every dua is answered in one of three ways. First, Allah gives you exactly what you asked for. Second, He saves you from something worse. Or third, He stores something even greater for you in the hereafter. The beauty of this divine wisdom is that sometimes Allah answers our du'as in ways we never could have imagined. It's not always through wealth or power, but through the right person, the right opportunity, or the right timing. Allah may send someone with the perfect heart, the right access, or the divine timing that gently moves you from where you were and places you exactly where you needed to be. This is the magic of a sincere dua. When it's made not out of entitlement, but out of humility, Allah doesn't just give you what you asked for, He gives you something greater. It's a powerful reminder to trust in His plan, to remain patient, and to keep making dua. No matter how long it takes, you have no idea how close the answer might be, or who Allah is preparing to step into your life. It might not be the person you expected, but it will be the right person at the right time as a direct response to your patience and trust. For those of you who have felt stuck in a place that drained your soul, who have cried in private after sacrificing something for Allah's sake, and who have kept making dua even when everyone around you had given up, know that Allah has never ignored you. He has seen your sacrifice, witnessed your patience, and counted every tear. Even if you didn't receive an immediate response in the form you anticipated, it doesn't mean that the answer isn't on its way. Sometimes Allah sends the right people, changes your environment, or brings you out of struggle so gently that you don't even realize how far you've come until you look back one day and say, Subhanallah, I remember when this was just a dua. It's crucial to remember that this isn't about chasing someone rich or powerful. It's about staying sincere, consistent, and close to Allah. The greatest relocation isn't just a physical one. It's the profound shift that happens within your soul when Allah moves you from weakness to strength, from fear to peace, and from isolation to divine care. The Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, reminds us, be mindful of Allah and He will take care of you. So, stay mindful, stay sincere, and keep believing that if you've done something for Allah in secret, He will reward you in ways that you can't even imagine. Say this simple dua with me. Ya Allah, if you see something in me worth elevating, then guide me, protect me, and open the doors you've written for me with ease and barakah. Ameen. If your heart resonated with this message, please comment below. Ya Allah, take me where I'm meant to be. Your words may be the comfort someone else desperately needs tonight. And don't forget, liking and subscribing helps us continue spreading messages that speak to the heart, not just to the screen. May Allah relocate you to peace, purpose, and provision, not just in this world, but all the way to Jannah. Ameen.